Hello out there, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, Pollock's World of Entertainment. Um, this video is going to be my response to Steelers versus Jets, and with game in which the Jets defeated the Steelers 16-10. Um, I the it's kind of the same recipe as what the rest of the season has been. The offense did very little. The defense was not able to do enough to overcome the deficiencies on the offense. That really sums it up. They are not moving the ball offensively. There were two situations in the game when they were in field goal range, and then they went backwards, right out of field goal range. And that in itself would have been enough to at least tie the game. And who knows what else happens? But it's just it's a bad offense. It's an offense that really cannot run the ball or pass the ball. It's an offense that should be geared towards running the ball, and that they have the running backs and they have the offensive line to do it, and that they keep trying to throw the ball a lot with young quarterbacks, and if you can establish the run, you can set up play action passes, and you can get open receivers. If you're just trying to throw the ball and you don't have an established run game, your defenses are just teeing off on you. They'll just no blitz, and they'll get pressure, and their quarterbacks are going to be a sitting duck, whichever one is in there, and they have to get better offensively if they're going to actually do anything, even make the playoffs. If they somehow can sneak in and beat the Ravens and sneak into the playoffs, that if they don't have an offense that's going to put some points on the board, it's going to be a one and done anyways. I mean, obviously I'd rather have one and done than to not make the playoffs at all, but still, I mean, you hope that they can play better. You hope they can run the ball better. That is extremely important for this team. With the injuries at wide receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster has not been anywhere near 100% throughout the season. They need to run the ball. They have the running backs to do so, and that is something that you need to do, and you need to stick with. As Chris Hoke, and as I was watching the post game, talked about, that the Steelers need to run the ball, and don't just stop running the ball because you're not having success. It's something you need to stick with and keep at and keep going with. When the Steelers had Jerome Bettis, a lot of times they would have a lot of trouble running the football early in games. But as games went on, he wore teams down. And then in the second half, Jerome Bettis would start to get big chunks of yardage. And that's when the Steelers would put a team away. This team has the running backs and the offensive line to do that. And yet they are throwing the football as much as what they are. That definitely needs to change. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball with Connor. Run the ball with Jaylen Samuels. But run the football. That was a recipe for success for the Steelers for years, for decades. And I understand NFL today is not the NFL of yesteryear, but running the football can still be an effective way of winning. Their opponent, they're right now who they're competing for the playoffs is Tennessee, and that's actually what Tennessee does. They run the football with Derrick Henry, and they run the football, and they run the football, and the whole idea is to wear teams down. But that's really what the Steelers need to do, and I hope they do it. I hope they start to run the football more, and make a commitment to running the ball. But that will do it for this video. Please hit the like and please hit the subscribe button. And everybody have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. And also have everybody have a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.